The idea
The
that
idea
some
that some
foods are
foods
better
are
than
better than
others has been
others has
around
been
for a
around
long
for a
time,
long time.
but the
But
idea
the
that
idea that
certain
certain
foods have
foods have the
superpowers
superpower
is a big
is a big
exaggeration.
exaggeration.
Several leading
Several
nutrition
leading
scientists
nutrition
question the
scientists
evidence on
question
some
the
of these
evidence of
claims,
some of
and for
these
good
claims
reason.
and
The
for
whole
reason.
concept of
The whole
superpower
concept of a
foods
superpower
is
food
far-fetched.
is
For
far-fetched.
instance, while the research on blueberries and brain function is
Brain
very
function
exciting, this work has so far been conducted only on
conducting
animals.
only.
The studies were
The
conducted
studies
on
were
rats and
conducted
mice,
on
not
rats and mice,
humans.
not humans.
There are no completed studies that show comparable results in people.
Comparable
Until we have
and
data
so
on
we have data on
humans, we
humans.
can't go
We
around telling
can't go
people
around
that
to have people that
blueberries have
blueberries are
superpowers.
the superpowers.
While the evidence in the article isn't
And
exactly
is
wrong, it
exactly
tends to
wrong,
be
tend
misleading
to
because it
misleading
doesn't
because it
differentiate between
differentiate
direct
between
evidence
direct
and
evidence
stuff
and the
that's
stuff
pretty
that's pretty
speculative.
suspicious.
For example, it's a good idea to eat tomatoes because they're full of nutrients,
Because they're
but we
from
can't
nuclear,
promise
but
that
we
people who
can't
eat them
promise
aren't
that the
going to
future
get cancer. The same is true for
the same
broccoli
way
and
to
other
the
vegetables in the cabbage family. They might prevent colon cancer, but we don't yet have direct proof of this. Another thing,
another
the
thing.
statement
The
that garlic
statement
has the
that the
power to
Gallagher
lower
has the power to
cholesterol
lower
probably
cholesterol
isn't
probably
true.
isn't true.
According to a
According
more
to a
recent
more
review
recent
of the
review
evidence,
of the
the
evidence,
effect
the
of
effect
garlic on
of garlic on
cholesterol is
cholesterol is
unclear.
unclear.
While garlic may
While
produce
garlic
a
may
drop in
produce a drop
cholesterol
in
for the first
cholesterol
3
for the
months,
first three
the
months, the
decline
decline
disappears after
disappears
6
after
months.
6 months.
What I'm saying
What I'm
is,
saying
no
is that
food
no
has
food
magic
has magic
powers. You
powers.
have to
You
realize
have
that
to
a lot of
realize
these
that a lot
so-called
of these so-called
studies are
studies
poorly
are fully
designed and
designed and
unscientific. So
unscientific.
when you read
So
claims
when
about
you
certain
claim about
foods,
certain
you
foods,
have to
you
be
have to
careful
be
to
careful to
distinguish direct
distinguish
scientific
direct
evidence
scientific
from
evidence from
simplifications,
simplification
opinions, and
opinions and
misleading
misleading
statements.
statements.
The idea that some foods are better than others has been around for a long time, but the idea that certain foods have superpowers is a big exaggeration. Several leading nutrition scientists question the evidence on some of these claims, and for good reason. The whole concept of superpower foods is far-fetched. For instance, while the research on blueberries and brain function is very exciting, this work has so far been conducted only on animals. The studies were conducted on rats and mice, not humans. There are no completed studies that show comparable results in people. Until we have data on humans, we can't go around telling people that blueberries have superpowers. While the evidence in the article isn't exactly wrong, it tends to be misleading because it doesn't differentiate between direct evidence and stuff that's pretty speculative. For example, it's a good idea to eat tomatoes because they're full of nutrients, but we can't promise that people who eat them aren't going to get cancer. The same is true for broccoli and other vegetables in the cabbage family. They might prevent colon cancer, but we don't yet have direct proof of this. Another thing, the statement that garlic has the power to lower cholesterol probably isn't true. According to a more recent review of the evidence, the effect of garlic on cholesterol is unclear. While garlic may produce a drop in cholesterol for the first 3 months, the decline disappears after 6 months. What I'm saying is, no food has magic powers. You have to realize that a lot of these so-called studies are poorly designed and unscientific.
Hey, I heard about
Hey,
your
I heard
senior
about your
thesis show
senior
in Gallery
thesis show
2.
in Gallery
That's
2.
great.
That's
I'm
great.
so proud of you,
I'm proud
Malcolm.
of you, Malcolm.
Thanks. Yeah. I can hardly believe it myself. I've still got a lot to do before the opening, though.
When's the opening?
When's the
Friday
opening?
night.
Friday
There's
night.
going to be a reception
There's
starting
going
at
to be
4
a
o'clock.
reception starting at
I
4
hope to
o'clock.
see you
I hope
there.
to see you there.
That's great.
That's great.
I'll be
I'll
there.
be there.
Will there be food?
Will there
Of
food?
course there will be
Of
food.
course there will be food.
It's an opening
It's
reception.
an opening
The friends of the
reception.
gallery are
Friends of
paying
the
for it
gallery
all.
are paying it all.
I'll definitely be there. Can I bring my roommate? She's an artist too, a painter.
Bring all your friends, as many as you like. The more the merrier.
Great.
Right.
So, tell me about
tell me
your
about
piece.
your piece.
It's a sculpture,
It's a
right?
sculpture, right?
Yeah, it's 3
Yeah,
pieces
it's
actually.
three
But they're all
pieces,
connected.
but they're all
You've seen my
connected.
boxes before, right?
Yeah. I remember one box you
one
did that
box
was
you
all
did
different
that
shades of
was all
white.
different shade
Yeah,
of
that was
white.
last year. Well, I'm still into monochrome. This time it's 3 boxes, one red, one blue, and one black. And it's sort of multimedia because there's music involved.
Because there's music
No
involved.
kidding.
No kidding.
I'm
I'm
intrigued.
intrigued.
How did you do the
How did you
music?
do the music?
It wasn't easy, believe me. Each box has a miniature CD player built into it. Hidden out of sight, there is a different style of music for each color. The red box plays Dixieland jazz, the blue one plays solo saxophone, and the black one is all sad violins.
So, your message is about the colors of the music.
Yes. Actually, I read an article on this topic about a year ago, and I think I've been carrying this idea around in my head ever since. There was a study about the moods of music, and it showed that people sort of think of different kinds of music, the different sounds and tones of music, in terms of colors. People see lively music as red, and romantic music as blue, and sad music as black.
And so you found a way to put all of it, color, music, form, all in your thesis. Well done, Malcolm. I can't wait to see these boxes and hear them too. It sounds awesome.
Thanks. I'm pleased the gallery too is showing. So, what have you been up to?
What have you
How's your
been up to?
photography?
How's your photography?
Okay, I guess.
Okay, I guess.
I sent some of my pictures to the campus magazine, but they were rejected. I might have a picture in next year's catalog, though. It's a shot I took of the stone benches in the front of the nursing school. Well, it's a black and white shot of the benches covered in snow. The dean liked it, and they might use it in the catalog.
Cool.
Well, I've got to go. Got class in a few minutes. It was great running into you. I'll see you Friday.
Great. See you later.
See you later.
Hey, I heard about your senior thesis show in gallery too. That's great. I'm so proud of you, Malcolm.
Thanks. Yeah. I can hardly believe it myself. I still got a lot to do before the opening, though.
When's the opening?
Friday night. There's going to be a reception starting at 4 o'clock. I hope to see you there.
That's great. I'll be there. Will there be food?
Of course there will be food. It's an opening reception. The friends of the gallery are paying for it all.
I'll definitely be there. Can I bring